Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached the final part of today's plenary session. It's the most important part because we are able to honor one of those people who continue to make our industry such a special family. Since 1998, the EPMA has recognized through its Distinguished Service Awards some of the individuals who have made an outstanding contribution to the European PM industry. These individuals have worked in different parts of the supply chain, from industry and academia, and for all of the main branches of the PM family. Selected by the EPMA Council, they must have played a significant role over many years in the growth of our industry, and we applaud their achievements. Therefore, I am pleased to announce that the winner of our EPMA Distinguished Service Award for 2016 will be announced by Mr. Gunderman.
Will be Cèsar Molins. Cèsar Molins, and most of you know him very well, graduated as an industrial engineer from the Polytechnical University of Catalonia in Barcelona, and continued his graduate studies, obtaining the master's and then the PhD degrees in nuclear engineering sciences from the University of Florida in the USA in 1981. Even though his main academic subject was nuclear reactors, neutronics, he also studied metallurgy, and right after his graduation, he entered the powder metallurgy world in AMES, a family-owned company co-founded by his father, where he became the general manager in 1985. Thus, he has a long career in powder metallurgy over more than 35 years. From the very beginning of his work at AMES, Cèsar became very involved in the International Powder Metallurgy Association, presenting papers at PM conferences in Europe, America, Asia, and his mixture of technological passion and managerial duties made him a worldwide ambassador for our powder metallurgy. In 1988, he chaired the first World PM conference organized by EPMA in Granada, Spain. He became the third EPMA president in 2001 after sitting for some years on the EPMA Council and Board, where he still serves today. His international involvement brought him to the International Liaison Committee of MPIF, and he spoke on behalf of European PM in the USA, Brazil, India, Turkey, Japan, Korea, at many, many occasions. He received the Ivor Jenkins Award in 1988 from the Institute of Metals in the UK, the Fellowship Award of PMIA in 2011, the Distinguished Service Award of the MPIF last year, and the EPMA International Fellowship Award in 2016. He was a strong promoter of the joint effort of EPMA, MPIF, GPMA to develop the global property PM properties database, which was developed during his presidency within EPMA. He also chaired EPMA's Euro PM 2011 Congress in Barcelona. His several advisory duties in different governmental bodies in Spain and Catalonia have also helped to promote the image of industry in general and of PM in particular. He is a long-standing member of the board of the Spanish Association of Automobile Component Manufacturers and a member of the Industry Commission in Barcelona Chamber of Commerce, where again he represents the powder metallurgy industry. Under his leadership, AMES, the company he manages, has grown to 140 million euro turnover and to 7 plants in 4 countries and 3 continents. Following its strong technological vocation, AMES has developed cooperation with universities and technological centers in Spain, Europe, and Asia. It can be said that Cèsar Molins, and those who didn't know now, I am sure you're convinced, that Cèsar Molins has been a worldwide promoter of the powder metallurgy industry, technology, and a great promoter of international cooperation. César, I'm pleased to call you on the stage.
I was asked to give a few words of thanks. First of all, of course, thank you very much, Philip, for your very kind words. Mr. President, dear friends, it is a great honor to receive this most prestigious award from the Council of EPMA, which represents Europe's PM scientific and industrial community. I am deeply moved and grateful for this honor. When I received the news that I would be the next recipient of this award, I wondered what made EPMA Council think about me as a candidate, since I think I'm just one among the many professionals that have helped, probably a lot more than myself, the scientific or industrial development of PM in the world. Certainly by now, I have enjoyed many years working in this wonderful world of PM, but this comes with age. It is also true that I have worked enthusiastically, but that was just because I found a great number of equally enthusiastic people in our industry, and this becomes contagious, believe me. I think this enthusiasm comes from two main driving forces. Certainly, technological passion, but most of all, enjoying working with great people. Both of these forces drive from the fortune of having been exposed to this great and wonderful worldwide group of PM people. Some of these people have already retired. Some are not even any longer among us, as we saw this morning. That comes again as one ages. But I'm sure many of you will remember names that come to my mind and that I would like to honor today, because they are the ones responsible for PM and for what I could do for it. I wish one day I would really deserve to have my name at the very end of their list. I tried to make a list of these people, the great people in PM, and it was horrendously long. A lot longer than the time I was allotted to talk to you today. But in any case, I wanted to mention a few, even knowing that I will leave many out, since the list is so endless. But I would like to illustrate how great a PM community we have, and how fortunate I was to meet all those great people. Let me start. And let me start geographically at the USA, since my first PM conference was in Washington in 1981, as far back as that. I was lucky to meet people like Kempton Roll, Axel Madsen, Bob Burgess, a very young Jim Trombino, Alan Lawley, Randall German, Ulf Gomison, Howard Sandro, Bill Yandeska, Brian James, Bill Michael, Simnar Simon, just to name a few. Of course, I received an even stronger influence from the Europeans, with extraordinary people such as Pearl Linskog, Lothar Albano Müller, Bernard Williams, Michel Ledier, André Martre, Volker Arnold, Paul Weiss, Jonathan Rowe, Michael Crail, Ingo Kramer, Thomas Lambrecht, Enrico Mosca, Sten-Åke Quist, Janting Zelius, Ulf Engström, Chetin Sonsino, Henri Pastor, Gianfilippo Bocchini, Alberto Molinari, Vittorio Grattini, José Torralba, Paco Castro, Herbert Danninger, Peter Mirbauer, Harold Neubert, John Wood, Bob Moon, David Whittaker, Pierre Blanchard, and again, I'm leaving a long list out. Then around the world, names come to my mind as Suleiman Saritas from Turkey, Rama Mohan Ramakrishnan, Deepak Varjini, or Gopinath from India, Yoshi Takeda, Nobuo Furukawa, Hideshi Miura, Teruji Takemasu, or Kazuo Asaka from Japan. The list is really endless. As you can imagine, interacting with all these people it is very easy to get hooked on powder metallurgy. Then I had the influences of the great team in AMES also, starting with my father and the growing team, which we like to call a family, who are a continuous source of encouragement. Again, a wonderful pack of people whom I also want to thank and honor. So I consider myself privileged and fortunate of having met so many great people. Then if I manage to contribute just a little to the development of PM or to the worldwide cooperation, I will consider that I gave back to the world at least a minimal part of the many blessings I received. I continually say that we are fortunate to be a part of this very civilized group of professionals. And I remember the astonishment of the director of the conference palace in Granada. He said he had never seen a crowd so hardworking as us, and he had seen many conferences. Among the many groups that I have met in the world, the PM community stands, in my opinion, above, and we still have a lot more to offer to the world. So thank you very much, EPMA Council, and really thanks to the whole European PM community for this great honor and allowing me to be a member of your group. Thank you.